Today I want to discuss a little bit of a touchy subject about depression and hopefully change your mindset and your perspective about what depression is and how we can all battle it and face it together and get through it onto our goals and where we want to get to. Now, in my opinion, the way you could look at depression and what it is a true magnification and taking the time out to magnify and truly think about past events in your life. Something that's happened to you before that you magnify so much that is the key word already happened in the past. So meaning that it's already behind you, it's out of your control. Whatever you have gone through and been through, it's already done for and past. Even if it's just been 1 minute or 10 minutes already finished, it's already out of your control behind you. Now, the opposite of the depression could be anxiety. Anxiety could be thinking about future circumstances, and future circumstances are not always promised to you. So it's always important between depression and anxiety and everything to realize living in the moment is the only thing you have control of to really be the person you want to be. And just living in the moment is the true definition of being content and chasing that happiness, not magnifying either or. Now, one of my mentors, Wes Watson, he always says, always when someone has been running a marathon, a full marathon runner, an Ironman, or even doing a set of 500 burpees, no one has been in the middle of any of that and said, oh, I'm depressed or I have anxiety. Like nobody has ever been on mile 15 of a marathon and thought about being depressed. So this truly proves the mind occupation theory, or synthesis of the mind. So what you really want to think about is when your mind is always occupied and always thinking about things, you will feel like more and not be able to devise yourself onto thinking about depression or things out of your control. So what do I mean by this? I mean by don't ever be shocked by doing nothing and feeling like nothing. We are not designed to sit there and do less in our life and be less. And then in turn, you never could be surprised that you feel like less from not doing more. So the formula that you always have to follow is the more you do, the more you will feel. The less you do, the less you feel. Now, you could go ahead and test this theory. You could go out and have 1 week of your life where you do absolutely nothing. Do nothing in your life. And in turn, you will feel like nothing on the inside. You didn't work out. You didn't do anything. And that is a full-on selfish week that you went through. And that week could have even been magnification on the past day, what you messed up on yesterday, how you were lazy yesterday and you chose not to do anything about it and you keep doing nothing and you feel like nothing. That is the whole formula that I'm pushing onto everyone's mindset. Once you do more, that in turn will give you less time to actually think about and sit there in boredom to think about those past things and the depressed things that could have been brought into your life. So make sure to test this and overall create a schedule. Create a schedule that is so packed in tight. Have so many things on your checkbox and checklist that you have to do that you don't even have time to sit there and think about what happened yesterday or last week or the moment or even the future circumstances. You have the now. You have the now, and that is the only thing you can control is how you feel, act, attitude, and what you do in this moment that you are given. So make sure to take most out of this moment and do not ever let the boredom lead to these thoughts. And then in turn, a lot of people that could be depressed goes on to going into vices. The biggest motivation into occurring into vices and pushing into that is being in the bored mindset and not having anything to do in your life, especially at events and occasions. That is the main go around with all of that. So overall on this video, I want to go into depth on this is a daily confidence building task. to where you will not have a packed in day today and wake up tomorrow without having this battle and this war in your mind. You have to constantly, every single day, have a packed in schedule so that you never have time for this, and you check off the boxes. Every single day, happiness and what you want in your life has to be earned. The most coveted feeling in this life that we've all been given has to be earned daily. You have to wake up and chase that happiness feeling every single day of your life. If everyone woke up happy, everyone would not do anything in this life, and we would be going on a downward spiral. That is why it's so important to earn that happy feeling that we all get into. Also, depression is a lot of the times, in most cases, it could be a selfish thing as well that you have to really ask yourself and check. See, if you're going into always saying the sentence of, I feel sad, I feel this, I feel that, right? It's all about you. The world does not revolve around just you. Most of the times, by stating this quote here, what you feel like the world owes you is what you owe to the world. So if you need love, if you need money, if you need anything, make sure to go out and give it all back to the world. And in turn, it'll come back to you. What you teach, it'll come back to you twice. That is another reason I have this YouTube, to grow from these teachings and what I'm pushing on to everybody else. So don't let selfishness and laziness be some of the causes of your downfall into this depression and that undesired outcome. Okay? The happiness feeling must be earned on a daily basis. Every single day, have that checklist going, check off all the boxes, and you will feel amazing. Going back to that thing I said about the testing for 1 week. Have a week where you do nothing, and then have a week where you do absolutely everything that's on your list, and you will feel so amazing to where you won't even know how to describe it, the difference in the feeling by doing more. So make sure that you always keep doing more and stay out of the way of your own self. It's time to go, answer the call of your own conscience. It's time to level up that mindset and perspective on depression. Keep yourself in check and let's go. Share this with a friend. Much love for all of you every week, every Monday.